How's everyone doing? I am Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to call today is basically intense meditation. And I know what you're thinking. That sounds actually quite the opposite of what I think for the most part when I think of meditation. And I've studied meditation for many, many years. I actually got to the point where I almost think I mastered it because I traveled for so many years alone that a lot of times I just would test it at different times, and I was able to do it almost on a drop of a dime, anywhere, at any place. Not only that, I could do it for almost as long of a period as I wanted to. I know that sounds absolutely crazy. I almost became like a goofy monk. Not goofy, just like a monk. I shouldn't say a goofy one. But what I want to get into today is very similar to a video I did recently, and that was called How to Put Your Mind in the Muscle. So what I realized over the years was, with me, I blink a lot and I close my eyes. I kind of always want to feel something more or less than always see it. I don't know, that's just something I've been doing my entire life. And when it came to this, it kind of worked perfectly when I was talking about putting the mind in the muscle. So a lot of people don't realize how to do that. So very quickly, one of the tricks I do, putting the mind in the muscle, is when working out, this is mainly weights. So let me make myself clear. This is mainly when lifting weights, is I close my eyes and I think specifically about the muscle group I'm working on. I want to bring as much blood flow in there. Not only am I thinking about intensifying it, squeezing it, I'm also thinking about the results I'm going to get in that muscle group area that I'm putting all this pressure on. What I realized too is, back to meditation, is, again, this is weightlifting. I'm not telling you to do this if you want to test it when running, cycling, doing anything physical, where obviously you have to see what you're doing. But a lot of times with weightlifting, you're in a stagnant position, or you're just in one place and you're focusing in again on a certain body area. So even if you're curling, squatting, doing back, all these different types of things, a lot of times you're just stuck in one position and you're making a certain type of movement. What I started to do, again, when I closed my eyes, before I was doing a set or in between, it was like I was almost meditating. I wanted to be, right there, right now, just in the moment, block everything else out. But what I would start doing is, when I started to do my set, back to closing my eyes, I just became so fluent in it that my meditation floated inside of my workout. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but what I really started to learn when I was so focused from meditating, that when I brought the workout into it, it was so intense. Because I blocked out everything, again, putting my mind in the muscle, but I wasn't allowing any interruptions. I literally opened my eyes after doing a set, and I wouldn't even know where I'm at. But my arms, or whatever body part I was working on, was blasted. It was almost like I mentally went in. I went even beyond thinking about the muscle group. I almost went into it mentally. You may think I'm crazy, but this stuff has worked for me over the years. I'm telling you, what you feel when working out is just as important as what you're doing. And also, when I was doing that kind of meditation / workout, is I was going beyond where a lot of times I'd go. Sometimes I wouldn't even count off my sets or my reps. I would just go into this thing where I would just go for the ultimate kind of workout. It wasn't just falling into a routine. It was just me going with a feeling when I was, and I'd go, I wouldn't say, if you're doing, again, reps, sometimes, we count them off. We'll do 10, 12, 14, whatever the case may be. In this case, when I just closed my eyes and would just really put my mind in the muscle, I would just go with the flow. It was more of a movement, and it was more of me just flowing into this workout and getting the most out of it. When I started to feel fatigue, I always liked to go into the pain zone, but I think I would even go beyond the pain zone. It would start to hurt, but I would just keep going. And it was more of a fluency type thing. That's what this type of workout would be. It's not something like, you hit a bunch and you're looking at yourself. You're like, come on, 2, 3 more, and then you're talking to yourself. This is just something where you close your eyes and you're just gone. I almost just leave the planet. I'm working out. I know this sounds crazy. It's almost like I become one with the weights. Very similar to what a lot of people say when they're surfing or doing certain things, where they become one with the wave I use for example, where it's beyond, and you're just fluent, and it's natural, and everything is just kind of flowing right through you. So I know this sounds kind of wacky, but I promise you, if you try different things when working out, especially with weights, you'd be shocked. But you really have to learn that it's your mind, really, going to give you the results you want to get. It's not just about doing things physical or, all those, getting crazy and lifting as much weight as you want. And I do all those things, or as much weight as you can, doing all different types of exercises. That is wonderful. But I promise you, if you start putting your mind in the muscle or start focusing in, and like I just was telling you or describing, you're going to get results you probably never got before. You're also, I'm going to tell you, your mind and your body are going to become more in touch with one another. And I think that kind of, for me, always worked when it came to eating, sleeping, and many different things. Because my body now, when I'm closing my eyes and focusing in on my body, I'm not always just focusing in on the weight I'm lifting or what I'm doing physically. So I hope that makes sense, where my body and mind, we're all, I know your mind controls your body, but it's a different level. It's on a different frequency. And my body even will tell me, just like when you say I'm hungry or I'm thirsty, when it comes to weightlifting, your body will literally be like, wow, I want to try this, I want to try that, let's do this, try this, focus here. It's almost like, it's almost like just a different type of workout, I guess you could say, and a different mindset when going to work out. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up there. I don't know if that was too crazy for you, but definitely try closing your eyes once in a while and focusing in specifically on what you're doing. Just start with that. And then as time goes on, you'll discover many different things just by feeling it. If you get a chance, subscribe. I also have a podcast, The Rich Celenza Show, WTF Are You Talking About? What am I? I'm LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm actually on a cruise right now, MSC. It's awesome, out of Miami. Here, I'll give you an idea what this gym looks like. Got some cool stuff. They got these things real quick, which is kind of cool. Here, when you work out, it counts off. Where's it at? Right there. This will help you count off your sets, your reps. Tells you the weight you're lifting. All these different types of things. It also even gives you a chart on how to be consistent and flow with it, which is cool too. If you're traveling, safe travels.